for extreme volleyball professionals. Intense action brings great satisfaction. Every weekend, these athletes crisscross the land in search of heated sand. Their quest is to energize the shore. This is the EVP Tour, brought to you by the Beach Sports Network.
It's a picture postcard day as we're in Panama City Beach, Florida for the first time. Hi, I'm Ross Balling, EVP Tour Commissioner. Players have traveled miles and miles from Chicago, Hermosa Beach, Tampa, just for the big swing.
14 men's teams and 7 women's teams journeyed to the white sands of the Gulf Coast for our new Labor Day event. On the women's side, our Charleston champion Erin Gray made the trip with partner Catherine Babcock.
I just went in the water for the first time, I think, all season because it's been so cold in Chicago. It's so nice to be in warm water. It's such a beautiful beach and it's such a fun place to come and play. So we're really excited.
The championship team from Racine of Kristen Batt and Kim Whitney also came to Panama City Beach with big hopes for a second win together.
We just, we go for it and look at each game as taking it one at a time and playing hard and playing well together.
Shara Harris and Megan Wallen brought some more South Florida power to the big swing.
We're about ready to play Kristen and Kim, which is another Florida team, good friends of ours. We just won our last 2 matches and we're ready for another good one. Yeah.
Melissa Moore and Barry Rasmussen of Team Jacksonville brought a great game to the beach, as did Jessica Scour and her partner Brittany O'Neill. The semifinals gave the Panama City fans some great action as Morgan Flaherty and Rebecca Smith of Team Tampa faced off against Shara Harris and Megan Wallen. Shara and Megan pulled out the win and waited to see who they'd be facing in the finals. On the other women's court, Erin Gray and Catherine Babcock took on Kim Whitney and Kristen Batt. Erin and Catherine defeated Kim and Kristen and prepared to take to the court against Shara and Megan. We'll bring you the highlights of the women's finals a little later in the show. When the Beach Sports Network's coverage of the EVP Tour continues, we'll take a look back at the action from the EVP Island Tour on St. Simon's Island, Georgia. Stay tuned.
I want to thank Brine Volleyballs for giving us the support and the financial commitment for the next 3 years. Hope to see you next year, 2010, at the 20 cities across America. Once again, from the players to the tour, thank you, Brian.
Who says summer has to end? Wouldn't you like one more chance to soak up the sun? Take a romantic walk on the world's most beautiful beach. Catch really big fish. Build the perfect sandcastle. Savor the freshest seafood. Or just get away with friends. Just go to visitpanamacitybeach.com. There's always something happening at the place where summer never ends. Panama City Beach. Real fun beach.
With the upswing of the economy, we want to bring the EVP Tour to your beach and your community. So stop by evptour.com for more information.
This is the EVP Tour. The EVP Tour is brought to you by Panama City Beach Convention and Visitors Bureau, Brine Volleyball, Lucky Dog Volleyball, and of course, the Beach Sports Network. On August 29th, the EVP Island Tour made a stop in southeast Georgia for the second annual St. Simon's Island Invitational. Four ladies teams came to compete on this beautiful island, as well as take in some of the coastal Georgia nightlife. Take a look.
What brought you guys to the area?
Well, we came here for what we heard was the Rockstar Experience. You all put on a pretty good show, and we got the royal treatment here, a lot of good food, good competition, get to meet a lot of friends. It's a real fun venue, and we're really excited about playing tomorrow.
Tracy Blair and partner Aaron Strang put on a good show for the St. Simon's fans. Jill Cox and Gabby Raposo also played hard throughout the day and in the semifinals.
Okay, I'm here with a group of guys training at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center right here locally in Glenn County. Thanks for being out here today. What's your name?
Matt.
Hi, Matt.
How are you?
What brought you out here today?
To be honest, the women.
I love honesty. Love it. You know what? That's what everybody thinks. They just won't say it out loud. So good for you.
I'll tell it out loud. It's the women.
Good. Well, you enjoy it.
Kristen Badd and her partner Brooke Sweat faced off in the finals against Melissa Moore and Claire Yuntas.
So how have you felt about the day so far, and what do you think your biggest challenge is going to be going into the final round?
We're coming off another tournament. We flew in kind of late, so we just kind of had to get up and get ourselves going and motivated and really working together. This is like our fourth tournament together, so every tournament's just a growing and learning experience for us, and trying to build on what we're doing every tournament.
In the end, Kristen and Brooke pulled out the win. The EVP players, staff, and fans went on to dance the night away after a great event. The guys of the EVP Tour came to Panama City Beach from as far away as California, Nevada, and New York, as well as 3 local teams. They all descended on the beach with that $6,000 purse in their sights. And as we've seen all season, there was plenty of action on all the courts. We last saw Brian Gibson playing in the championship game in Gulf Shores. He and partner Keith Jones made the trip to Panama City Beach with plans to make it to the finals.
Had a good day so far. We've won 3 rounds, starting bright and early in the morning, and had a little break, and we play a team we played earlier today and got lucky and won 2 games, but they look like they're playing a little better. So
yeah, it's going to be a tough match. So yeah, they're playing a little bit better now than they were earlier.
Kent Ammons and Michael Dolan of Team Jacksonville made the semifinals and faced off against Gibson and Jones.
We had a nice first round, nice little warm-up. We played Brian Gibson and his partner Keith in the second round, and they gave us a tough game. They knocked us into the loser's bracket, but luckily here we're going to have redemption here in the semis, so looking forward to that. We're playing a lot better now, so hopefully we can just keep it up.
Brian and Keith defeated the guys from Jacksonville and moved on to the finals. Andy Wimmer and Drew Mallon of Team Fort Lauderdale also made the semifinals, where they battled the top-seeded team of Jordan Gibson and Matt Henderson of Team Clearwater. After a hard-fought match, Drew and Andy took the win and their place on center court for the finals. After the break, we'll take you on a tour of Panama City Beach and show you the highlights of the men's finals. The Big Swing on the Beach Sports Network will be right back.
Who says summer has to end? Wouldn't you like one more chance to soak up the sun? Take a romantic walk on the world's most beautiful beach. Catch really big fish. Build the perfect sandcastle. Savor the freshest seafood. Or just get away with friends. Just go to visitpanamacitybeach.com. There's always something happening at the place where summer never ends. Panama City Beach. Real fun beach.
Welcome to the Boardwalk Beach Resorts, proud sponsor of the 2009 EVP Pro Volleyball Tournament. When something's happening in Panama City Beach, Florida, it's a safe bet it's happening here. With the area's largest stretch of private beach and nearly 500,000 square feet of meeting space, this resort offers guests the unique ability to choose from affordable hotel rooms to luxurious condominiums, as well as a multitude of amenities. It's easy to see why the athletes and families alike choose to stay at the Boardwalk Beach Resorts, the resort for sports. Play here, stay here. The EVP Tour is brought to you by Panama City Beach Convention and Visitors Bureau, Brine Volleyball, Lucky Dog Volleyball, and of course, the Beach Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Dan Rowe. I'm the President and CEO of the Panama City Beach Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I would like to welcome you to my fair city, Panama City Beach. There's so much to do in Panama City Beach, and we're glad that you're going to spend the next few minutes with us. Behind me is Pier Park, which is our newest shopping, dining, and entertainment complex, but there is so much more to see and do in Panama City Beach. We hope you enjoy the tour.
With 27 miles of white sand beaches and the beautiful waters of the Gulf of Mexico, Panama City Beach is a destination unlike any other. Nature lovers can enjoy St. Andrews State Park with access to a secluded beach, fishing, and water sports. For great dining and nightlife, be sure to visit the famous Spinnaker Beach Club and Paradise Grill restaurant.
My name is Scott Gunner, General Manager here at Spinnaker, Paradise Grill and Cantina Taco and Tequila Bar. We've been around since the early 70s, mainly as a nightclub. One thing people may not know is that we are a family restaurant now. Yes, we do still have the nightclub on the weekends, but our main focus has been on food here at the Paradise Grill and, like I said, the new Taco and Tequila Bar, which is back on the beach.
Visitors to Panama City Beach can stay with our host at the Boardwalk Beach Resort. For a weekend getaway or a home for your sporting event, Panama City Beach can offer everything you need on the gorgeous Gulf Coast.
Welcome to the men's finals. We started out today at 7 a.m. with 25 teams. We're down to 2.
In the men's finals, Keith Jones and Brian Gibson took on Team Fort Lauderdale, Andy Wimmer and Drew Mallon. Take a look at the action. As we've seen all season, a long day on the beach in the South takes its toll on the athletes. Cramping problems started affecting the play of Wimmer and Mallon. After a hard-fought battle, Jones and Gibson took home the win and celebrated.
Well, we had a tough team to play in the finals, but unfortunately for them, they had cramping problems. It's been a hot day, and so my hats are off for them. They didn't want to quit playing, and they played really good and still made it, decently close in the finals, even though they were cramping. So
would have been a lot tougher if they were
healthy. Yeah, if they were healthy, it'd have really been tough. So we'd still be playing probably. But my hat's off to them. They're good guys, and they had a great tournament, and we did too. So
thank you, EVP.
Right, there you go. Very much, Miller Chill. It's been good. Cheers.
When we return, we'll bring you the women's finals. The Big Swing on the Beach Sports Network will be back in just a minute. The broadcast you are watching is a product of Final Cut Productions. Have you ever considered how to make your company or product more well-known? Well, here at Final Cut Productions, we can make that a reality with a high-impact, groundbreaking commercial. Whether you need local or national coverage. Better yet, have you ever had an idea for your own TV show? Or would you like to have your event produced like the broadcast you are watching right now? Then contact Final Cut Productions today and become well-known. Welcome to the Boardwalk Beach Resorts, proud sponsor of the 2009 EVP Pro Volleyball Tournament. When something's happening in Panama City Beach, Florida, it's a safe bet it's happening here. With the area's largest stretch of private beach and nearly 500,000 square feet of meeting space, this resort offers guests the unique ability to choose from affordable hotel rooms to luxurious condominiums, as well as a multitude of amenities. It's easy to see why the athletes and families alike choose to stay at the Boardwalk Beach Resorts, the resort for sports. Play here, stay here. The EVP Tour is brought to you by Panama City Beach Convention and Visitors Bureau, Brine Volleyball, Lucky Dog Volleyball, and of course, the Beach Sports Network.
Welcome to the women's finals here in Panama City Beach, Florida. We're down to 2 teams. We started this morning at 7 a.m. with 16. We're down to the last 2.
It was North versus South in the women's finals as Erin Gray and Catherine Babcock of Team Chicago took to the court against Shara Harris and Megan Wallen of Team Clearwater. The sand was flying as the top ladies teams in Panama City Beach left it all on the court. The match went the distance. At the end of the third game, Aaron and Kat came out on top.
Yeah, we just wanted to come out really aggressive. Sharon and Megan are a great team. We knew that every shot had to be crisp, and we needed to go up and swing hard when we had the opportunity. Playing a couple balls up in defense also helps. Kat had like a great block, and the momentum just started to change. They got us the second game, but we knew that we could come back if we just stayed aggressive, played our game. So,
great.
Yeah.
Now do one last thing. You do a little cheers and then bottoms up.
Cheers! Woohoo!
We promised you a beautiful day of beach volleyball, and we delivered. Check out EVPTour.com for your local Beach Sports Network listings. Remember, have a great day at the beach.
I'm here with Craig. Craig, tell us a little bit about what you do for the tour and what your expectations are for tomorrow.
Sure. With the tour, I handle all the operations. I do all the setup, tear down. Basically, people call me director of pretty. So I make the tour look good, do all the signage, all the banners, the nets, everything along those lines. I also handle all the announcing. So I do play-by-play, keep the fans involved, let everybody know what's going on. So everyone at the stadium can basically figure out what's going to happen during the tour. This is my first island event ever, so I'm really excited about it to have 8 players, basically our top 10 players on tour, and it's really going to be a good time for us to be able to come out, have a good time, and really enjoy being on the beach here.
Good, good. So what?
Cheer on! Come on!
Y'all, this is terrible! Okay, ready? Yes!
I think we need a bigger bucket. What's up? What's up? Can you see me in the dark? Can you see it? Am I a light?
Just so you know, this is all being televised. This camera you're all seeing, this is being naturally broadcasted. Right here. Raise up! Raise up! Raptors. Let's hear Raptors.